Namaste. Today we're going to do a short practice to help loosen up the spine and open up the lungs, as well as a little bit of release of stress through the neck and shoulders. So if you can start just finding a comfortable seated place. You could be on a mat or just on the floor, or in a chair if that's more comfortable for you. Either of those is fine. And find a place where you're sitting on your sits bones, your spine nice and tall, lifting the heart. Think about really lengthening the spine, reaching up through the crown of your head, and let the shoulders drop down away from your ears. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. Resting the hands on your knees or thighs, go ahead and close your eyes and just become aware of where you are. Noticing where your legs are, what your feet feel like in this moment. Your legs, the knees, thighs, hips. Noticing the surface that your body comes in contact with, whatever you're sitting on, and how that feels as it presses against you and your body presses against it. Feel the length of your spine. Feel where your sides and your belly are in space. Feel your chest, the rib cage as it expands and moves with your breath. Feel your shoulders, your arms, aware of the weight of your hands on your legs. Feel your neck, your head, your face. Find some softness around your eyes, maybe a little smile or some joy at the corners of your mouth. And breathe. Take a breath in to bring your shoulders straight up towards your ears, lifting them as high as you can. And then as you exhale, let them drop down. Do that one more time. Bring the shoulders straight up. And exhale, let them drop. Bring the hands together at your heart. And as you take a deep breath in, feel your rib cage expand as the lungs fill. And as you exhale, let the chin drop, tucking down towards your breastbone, the nose pointing toward the fingertips. Shoulders still dropped down away from the ears. Just go as far as is comfortable, a comfortable range of motion for your neck. And breathe here, still thinking about lifting the heart. So you've got good space and length along your spine, but feel that space along the upper part of your back, right between your shoulder blades, maybe into your neck. Start to gently open. Breathe. We're going to take a deep breath in, sweep the arms out and up, gently and slowly, inhaling. If it's comfortable on your neck, you can bring the gaze up to see your fingertips come together above your head, and exhale, sweep the arms back down, the head coming back down as well, tucking the chin. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. This time move even more slowly and reach, stretching your fingers wide, your palms wide. This time hold the hands up above your head and just pause here and breathe for a breath or two. Then we're going to drop one hand to your side, doesn't matter which side you start with, and reach up and over with the other arm. Breathe just as far as is comfortable on your neck, on your back. And feel that side of your body that's opening, feel it expand so you feel extra space between that lowest rib and the top of your hip. Feel the side of your rib cage expand as you breathe. Find some softness in your shoulders. Take a slightly deeper breath this time, bringing a little more air into your lungs. And as you breathe in again, come back up to the center. This time dropping the other hand, other arm down to the side and reach up and over. Stretching the opposite side of the body, side of the rib cage, breathe. Again, really focusing on that space between the lowest rib and the top of your hip, feeling the ribs expand as you breathe. I like to picture the side of the rib cage opening like an accordion, if that visual helps you. Inhale, come back up. Both arms up, interlace your fingers and turn your palms up toward the ceiling. Reaching through the heels of your hand, you may feel this stretch all the way down through the mid-back. And if it's comfortable for you, lift your gaze to look at your fingers and reach your hands behind your center line of the body, just like you're gently reaching back. Breathe. And exhale, come forward, release the hands, let them flow back to your legs. Pause your movement here and let yourself breathe for a couple of breath cycles. And while you're doing that, just check in with yourself, see how you're doing, how your body feels, what thoughts or emotions might be present, just observing what's there. And then also take a minute to smile and say, wow, self, I'm proud of you for doing yoga today. Proud of you for taking a few minutes to breathe, to check in, to be fully present where you are. All right, bringing your feet in front of you, or if you're in a chair, just setting your feet toward the front, resting your hands on your knees. We're gonna inhale to lift the heart and look up. If you need to step your feet wide a little bit, that's an option here as well. Inhale, look up, lifting the heart. Exhale, round your back. Tucking the chin to look down towards your belly. Inhale up. Exhale, round. One more time. And sitting upright again. This time we're going to cross the legs again, or just let your legs rest wherever is comfortable. But see if you can cross your legs in the way that doesn't feel natural. So whatever way you would normally set your legs down, look down, see which foot is in front, and switch it so the opposite foot is in front. It'll feel kind of awkward, but that means it's your non-dominant side. We want to stretch both sides equally. Here we're going to do a couple of back twists, spinal twists. We want to take these really, really slow and easy. So don't push yourself, don't force your spine to twist farther than it's ready to. Let this be a gentle and easy practice for you. So we'll inhale to sweep the arms out and up. Again, these can be done in a chair also. Exhale, twist one direction. Doesn't matter which way you start with. You can place your hand that comes across your body rests on your knee, and the other hand goes beside or behind your hip. Inhale to lift the heart. And as you exhale, see if you can soften into a twist. So we're not pulling or pushing into a twist, but just sort of relaxing to see, like you're asking a question, what does this twist look like today? Finding softness in your shoulders. The option is there, if it feels all right on your neck, to turn the head to look over that back shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up as you slowly untwist. And exhale, come down the other direction. Again, resting your hand that's coming across the body on that knee and planting the other hand beside or behind the hip. Inhale, lift the heart, lengthening the spine. Exhale, soften the shoulders, and think about softening into the twist. Again, not pushing or forcing your spine beyond what it's ready to do. And twisting this direction may feel really different than twisting the other way. That's normal. These are good things to know about your body. Again, the options there, if you want to include the neck in this twist, to just slowly and gently turn the head so your chin moves in the direction of that back shoulder, and breathe. Deep breath in, sweep the arms out and up, slowly coming back to the center. And we'll exhale, bring the hands straight down to a prayer position. And spreading the fingers wide, press the fingers and palms together, lifting the elbows just enough that you start to feel a forearm stretch. If you want to lift the elbows so they're more in front of the shoulders and turn the fingers in so they're pointing towards your heart, that's an option here. Breathe. And think about engaging the core so you're nice and sturdy here, not wobbling or leaning back or arching the back, but just sitting nice and tall. Fingers back up and shake the hands out. Bringing the feet back to the floor or mat in front of you. Rest the hands on your knees. Inhale, lift the heart and look up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift the heart and look up once more. Exhale, round. And then sitting upright, find a comfortable seated place, whatever that looks like for you. Legs can be crossed, they can be stretched out in front of you. One leg can be bent, the other extended, whatever's comfortable, a comfortable seated place. And with your spine stable, so those sits bones are planted on the mat, we're going to take one hand and rest it on your heart. Take the other hand and rest it on your belly. And you can close your eyes here if you want to, but we're just going to use our hands to listen to our breath. So take a breath in. Notice how the hands move, which hand moves first. Exhale, notice the movement of the hands again. And with a couple of breath cycles, let each breath be gradually deeper and slower than the one before. And think about observing the breath, just noticing where it goes, how it moves. Almost like you're allowing the breath to move the body. And then switching that intention, still focusing on the breath, but this time think about bringing in more air into your lungs than you have yet today. So you're bringing that air through the nostrils, down into the lungs, into that deepest part of the lungs where it presses down. The diaphragm pushes down against the belly. The lungs expand, pushing outward in all directions, so the ribs expand as well. They fill up like balloons. And sigh that breath back out through your mouth. One more time, deep, full inhale. And bringing the hands together at your heart. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope that you feel a bit more peace and more in tune with your body. Maybe have a little more range of motion through your back and upper body now.